which is also connected with farming. Gatanga sadly has almost 60% of our youth unemployed. And we do believe that the moment we embrace processing in agriculture, the way we have done in tea, we do it in avocados, we do it in macadamia, we also do it in tea. I do believe and trust that our youth can be able to get employment, and we're able to absorb all of them and be able to make sure that we are able to expand the net of the people who are contributing to the taxes of this country. And to that end, Madam Speaker, it is my agenda that to do meaningful farming, we also need to embrace what we call modern day technology. And one of the things to do is to ensure that we are able to avoid relying on what we call the natural rain and embrace irrigation. Madam Speaker, I'll bring in a bill shortly to address the issue of water in Gatanga. It's sad to mention this, that the Kaine Dam, which has been supplying the whole of Nairobi with water, all that water is carted away and not a single drop of that water is consumed by the people of Gatanga, either domestically or even in terms of irrigation. Madam Deputy Speaker, I'll bring us a bill shortly before this House to be able to address the issue of irrigation, whereby that water, so that this can have what we call equitable distribution of that water in such a way that the people of Gatanga, where that dam is situated, that water is used for irrigation, and people are able also to consume that water as well as we serve the people of Nairobi. Madam Speaker, I also want to bring up the issue about the universal health. One of the biggest challenges in where we come from in Gatanga, and I've seen honorable members elucidating to it, it touches in almost every corner of this country, is the challenge of health. The members of parliament are carrying huge loads. Every day we are getting messages, we are putting in WhatsApp groups, whereby each and every day we are contributing money toward medical support of our people. And the president elucidated that he's going to make sure that we are able to embrace universal health in such a way that our people will get the NHIF card, and the burden which they have, which you are busy supporting them, is offloaded from our shoulders, and they can be used that money doing other things. And therefore, I appeal to the members of parliament, when the legislation is brought before this House, to revamp, restructure NHIF in such a way that it can be responsive to our people's needs. Madam Speaker, I expect the members of parliament to be able to support it fully. Madam Speaker, I also want to support the presidential speech, especially when it comes to address the issue pertaining to Hustler Fund. That is the way to go, because as you find, our people, Kenyans do not want to be given a fish. Kenyans want to be given a hook to go and fish. And the moment we are able to put aside 50 billion each and every year to support the hustlers, the mamamboga, the mkokoteni, the kinyozi, what we are doing is to ensure we are empowering our people at the bottom to ensure that everybody put a shilling in their own pocket and they can be able to contribute to the economy. And to that end, Madam Speaker, I am planning to bring in a vendors and hawkers bill to this House. Because despite the fact that we can be able to bring those funds to our people, there is no legislation which is recognizing the hawkers, which is recognizing the vendors in our streets, which is recognizing those small traders. What happened is that the county governments, whenever they see them on the streets, they chase them away and they cut their goods. So even before we bring that, before we bring the Hustlers Fund, we need to